Hello everyone and welcome back to another Jam Sports BL Sports Recap. We're your hosts Max Danielsen.
And I'm Jared Hedges.
Jared, it's been a little while since we've done a BL Sports Recap, I believe over a month now. There's a lot that we have to get into as well as playoff games and the start of the season for a lot of teams. So jumping right in, how about we go to the men's basketball team. They finished the season with an impressive 33-5 regular season record, and on February 23rd, they blew out St. John the 23rd with a score of 60-33 in the TAPS regional semifinal. However, unfortunately, the next day they lost to St. Pius X in the regional final game by the close score of 48-44. They finished the season with a very impressive 34-6 record. And Jared, what a season it was for the Friars basketball team.
You know what? With you and me doing the Sports Media Club, just watching the way the teams play, this team has really changed. Back when we first started the club, the teams weren't very good. Now look at them now.
Well, of course, if we're talking about a team that's always been really good, how about the Lady Friar basketball team? They finished the regular season with a record of 26-7. They defeated St. John the 23rd in the regional semifinal game by the score of 67-24. They also defeated Concordia Lutheran in the regional final game with a score of 54-29. And to go to the state semifinal, or the state matchup in the semifinal game, they beat San Antonio Incarnate Word by the score of 67-64. This was now allowing them to go back to the state championship for back-to-back appearances, and even so against the same opponent of Parish Episcopal. However, they sadly lost to Parish Episcopal by the score of 61-56. They finished off the regular season 29-8. Now, Jared, if there's one program here, especially for the basketball programs, that has been super consistent, it's always been the women's basketball team. I believe there was at one point where they won, I think, 12 state championships in a row, and next year it's going to be humongous for the women's team because head coach Andy Zillman will be getting his 1,000th win. I believe right now he is close to 900 or 990.
And moving on to soccer, the men's team had an outstanding season with a 16-2 record, and the Friars marched through the playoffs, defeating both Concordia Lutheran 1-0 and Brownsville St. Joseph's 4-1. However, they fell to Central Catholic 1-0 in the semifinal match, and they finished with a record of 18-3. And this team last year, this team has changed drastically. They equaled their win total from last year in about the mid of the season this year, which, that's always fantastic.
And even so, they won district, which I'm also pretty certain that both the Lady Friars basketball team and the men's basketball team did. So definitely a lot of accolades, I guess you could say, for all the Friar athletics.
And moving on to the women's team, they finished the season with a record of 17-5-2. And they defeated both Concordia Lutheran 5-0 and Parish Episcopal 4-1. However, they fell short in the state semifinal match and lost 3-0 to JP2. And overall, with playoff games included, they finished with a record of 19-6-2.
Now, of course, Jared, you were the soccer manager for the varsity women's team. What was that season like to be in?
Well, going like with what you're saying is, we only really had two full games where everybody was healthy. And, you're losing 13 seniors. It's going to be hard to – we'll get it back up. It's just 13 seniors you're losing. That's always hard.
And, of course, all 13 of those, they were there when they won the state championship game, ending Ursuline's streak. I believe what it was at, 24? 25,
yep.
Okay. Division. Jared, I think this wraps up another BL Sports Recap as we thank you for myself, Max Danielsen.
And Jared Hedges.
And, of course, we wish you, as always, a pleasant good morning, a good afternoon, or good evening to you wherever or whenever you may be watching. Thank you.